Hi, I'm Ariane from 60 Bit Lolitas and you're watching Dance Paradise TV. We love analog gear. We think the sound of analog gear is still better than digital. And I just love turning knobs instead of only putting my mouse somewhere on a button and click on it. So I think the feel is much better than using VSTs. We use a lot of VSTs as well, of course. But we have a mixing board and we have several tube equalizers, tube compressors and that kind of stuff to make it a little bit more creamy altogether. When I was very young, I grew up with a lot of classical jazz and pop music. My parents listened to everything, and I grew up with stuff like the Police, but also a lot of classical people, jazz musicians. And Peter is a more classical guy than classical music is for him actually the best way to achieve something that is different from all the other stuff that is going on over in the house music. That is why our music is always a little bit more musical than most of the stuff at the moment. The memorable moments, Warung for me is the best club to play here in Brazil, and we did that CD like a few years ago, which was picked up really well. And it's always been fun being in Brazil. People are very nice, the cities are always great, being treated very well, and I just love Brazil. I think we already had some contact with Anjuna Deep like years ago, and they released a track, and when we did that Warung CD, they wanted to license in the Nobody Seems to Care and Murder Weapon, which were two really big tracks, also for Anjuna. And since then, the relationship was kind of there, and we released a lot of stuff over there. Later on, we went to Armada Music, not for Armada Music, but one of my best friends is working there. He's now a manager as well. So for us, it's very easy. It's like around the corner from my studio. So for us, it's very easy to just go there, have a conversation, and talk about the label, talk about stuff we want to do, what we want to achieve later. Then rather than having somebody in the UK taking care of that. So that is why we make the change from Anjuna to Armada. But we're still working with Anjuna. We're gonna actually release some stuff again on Anjuna Deep in the next few months. So. When we started, progressive house was very big thing going on. We were in the start really progressive. Like we started with progressive house music because we loved it, and we could make that kind of stuff. Then it evolved a little bit into that tech house, which we didn't really like, but we tried a little bit to do something like that, but it didn't really fit us. And now progressive is coming more back in more like a sophisticated way. It's a blend of tech house, techno and progressive at the moment, and we can find us really well in that perspective. So that is what we're doing at the moment. Working on a new album, working on an album for Warung again, which will come out probably in October or something. We're going to do a big tour around that, and I'm actually now finishing, like in 2 or 3 weeks I have to finish another album. Just keep the thing going on, you know, we didn't do a lot of releases last year because we were working a lot with pop music and a lot of other artists. And we're going to use that knowledge that we made last year to produce our new tracks in a new way. Peter is afraid of flying. He doesn't fly at all. It's very hard to get him into an airplane. I tried it a few times, didn't work out really well. And I think traveling alone is not fun or something. It's very hard. But if the other person is not feeling well all the time, and it can be very hard to travel for me too then. So we decided that I do the gigs, it's easier, and we don't have all the hassle around it. And Peter can still be at home producing stuff.